guys, welcome back to the channel. Now this is going to be an epic update. This is actually my last warning to all of you watching this, so make sure you watch this video until the very end. Now for those of you that have been keeping up to date with my Pulsechain and Pulsex videos, many people have reached out, emailed me, messaged me, and some people are extremely concerned. Some people bought at the top, they're down 50% from where we currently are, and saying, what exactly do? I thought this was a 10,000x gem. Why is it going down? Some people are still sitting on the sidelines trying to time the market, but don't know when to enter. There's a lot of confusion right now in this space, and I said this would happen, which is why I made it very, very clear. Just because we're all here this early does not mean that everybody is going to achieve that 10,000x or that 100,000% gain. It's just not going to happen unless you're optimized to do so. And we're going to touch on all of this in this video. It basically indicates to me that many people that have been watching, these videos, watching updates, just don't have a game plan, do not have a strategy in place, right? But we're going to talk about all of that. Before I do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. With that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Now, let's get straight into the video. So as it stands, PulseX is pulled back to that 61.8 Fibonacci level. Now, I'm not going to confuse everybody with the terminology, but let's just put it this way. This is a significant area, right? And I'm going to highlight that for all of you watching this, just so when we do further updates and you see the progress, you will understand with more, there'll be more context, right? So firstly, Pulsechain and Pulsex, I'll show you the Pulsex chart shortly. This is the Pulsex chart. Both projects have actually pulled back. They've both made a retracement. Now, I actually said live on YouTube that nobody should be surprised by this, because not only did Hex pull back on its initial launch, so it actually sold off 96%, right? And then recovered a few days later, going on to achieve substantial percentage gains, right? So that was a very historical moment. But that's not just with Hex. I showed you with numerous amount of new crypto projects and even stocks. Typically when they're launched on the market, you do sometimes get a nice momentum move to the upside, and then of course you see a sell-off, right? So everybody should have expected this from the very start. Now, if you did not expect it, well, now I'm letting you understand why we're seeing this pullback, even despite Bitcoin and the overall cryptocurrency market starting to move to the upside. And let me just show you the Pulsechain chart as well, just so you have a better view of what's happening with both projects. So there you go. This is the Pulsechain chart. So both have pretty much moved in alignment with one another. Now, let me just go back to Pulsex. So the question is, what is actually happening now? So I'm going to show you all what I think could happen over the short term. And this is an exclusive, right? Typically, I would only reserve this kind of information for our Crypto Crew Premium members, but I want to give all of you a head start. Of course, I want all of you to win. And with that being said, I'm actually going to be introducing a new project from the Pulsechain ecosystem to our Crypto Crew Premium members in the first week of June. So make sure you sign up using the link below to join Crypto Crew Premium if you want access to that. I actually think this gem in the Pulsechain ecosystem will do better than Pulsechain and Pulsex percentage-wise over the short term. So if you're interested in that, sign up below and join Crypto Crew Premium. Now, let me just continue. I'm about to give you guys an exclusive on what I expect to take place. Now, Pulsechain and Pulsex have both pulled back, a significant pullback at that. Now, here's the good news for all of you that are maybe concerned if you bought right at the top. We could see a very, very, very fast recovery. So we could see this, right? We could see price essentially start to move from this area, clear this this high that we've seen, and then we can go back into price discovery mode before price starts to, you know, top out again, pull back, and repeat the process, right? Now, the reason why I think this could happen in the short term is broadly because of the things that are happening in the centralized space, right? So as some of you may not know, there's progress being made in regards to the US debt ceiling being increased, which is already having a positive impact on the crypto market and is going to have a significant impact on the stock and indice market. So a lot of money could potentially be injected into the cryptocurrency market, right? So there's going to be a lot of confidence in the market. And that was one of the reasons why we saw Hex, which is Richard Heart's OG project, go up in value so much when it sold off, right? That was one of the main reasons why the market conditions were good, and then we saw price go up, right? So short term, we could see our highs cleared in the short term, right? So if you're down 50%, don't worry. Don't forget, this product is still very much new. There's still going to be a lot of volatility. So you could see your break even hit basically. So price could go back to your initial entry point in the next few days or even weeks. Who knows, right? Sorry, I meant weeks or even days, right? Who knows, right? But with that being said, I also have to give you the downside, right, which could also be a potential, right? We do know that these projects are both very, very new, and even though Bitcoin, the overall market, did go up in value over the weekend, Pulsechain and Pulsex did remain slightly stagnant. So what could we see? We could see, you know, Pulsechain and Pulsex fall further, right? So we could easily see 61.8 breached, and then of course a price could go to our next entry point area. Again, if you want exclusive access to that entry point that we will be buying at, that we will be given an entry on. Again, we already have our entries in place, but as I mentioned, if you want to achieve a 10,000x, it will require many entries. It will not just be one entry. Again, go back and watch those old videos. So if you want access to that entry that we're going to give out, if price breaks 61.8 and goes to our next target, again, sign up using the link below to join Crypto Crew Premium. But what I would say, for those of you watching this and that have made it this far in the video, I do believe that we are more likely to see upside momentum from this point onwards, right? So you do have a lot to look forward to. But with that being said, although I guess in the short term, we could easily see, you know, it's 100% move, maybe even 150% move in the short term. That's all well and good, but you're going to end up having the same issue, right? You don't have an exit plan in place. You don't have an entry plan in place, which means, unfortunately, you're still not going to be optimized to make, you know, 1,000%, let alone a 10,000% or 100,000%. So if you're watching this video right now and you're someone that truly wants to achieve financial success in the cryptocurrency market, now would be a great time to join our Crypto Crew Premium group, especially for June, because not only will you get our full strategy on Pulsechain and Pulsex for the weeks and months ahead, but you're also going to get access to our 1000x AI gems, which are about to explode. That narrative hasn't gone away. 100x NFT tokens, top layer ones, and much, much more. But again, this is for those of you that truly want to achieve financial success in this market. And of course, if you want access to our new token that we're going to be releasing, that's a part of the Pulsechain ecosystem that I think percentage-wise will do better than Pulsechain and Pulsex combined. But anyway, if you want access to that, sign up using the link below, join Crypto Crew Premium. I hope this video has helped you a bit. Personally, I wouldn't be concerned, especially as, you know, there's a lot happening behind the scenes that, you know, haven't even been announced yet by Richard Heart. So there's a lot to look forward to, but I will say, if you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. But we can help you with all of this if you are serious and you are interested. But anyway, that's it for now. Until my next update, seize the day.